Hey everyone! I recently took a trip to Spain, and one of my favorite experiences was eating at this Michelin star restaurant called Enigma. So follow along with me as I share my 20 plus course meal at this amazing restaurant and experience. The hospitality started right when you walked in. They gave you a tour of the wine refrigerator, the restaurant, and introduced you to all the chefs and the servers who will be working that night. And you also have an option of buying a glass of Dom Perignon to start the night. And as you can see, the restaurant is decorated as if you're in the clouds.
Yeah, before the first time.
First time was on like YouTube for people coming here. And,
Oh, yes?
yeah, I actually found out about this place in a newspaper. It said it was like in the top 50 restaurants of the world.
We were served 6 different snacks to start. This is my favorite and the most memorable. It was frozen sake with yuzu.
This time we're gonna make it solid. We have a foam made out of lemon and gin. We're gonna cover it with maltodextrin. Maltodextrin is a type of starch, and we just want to create liquid nitrogen.
At times, the chef would come to your table to prepare the food for you and explain the process, but everything was just timed so perfectly and precisely.
At the bottom we have a piece of seaweed, of nori seaweed. Then we do a gelatin of dashi.
Before the main dinner was about to start, they gave you the option of where they can either tell you what you are going to eat, or you can do it the Enigma way, which is where you have to guess by using your senses, like taste, smell, sight, touch, to guess what you're eating. So we decided to go with the Enigma way along with the wine pairing. For example, this dish ended up being made out of almonds, but we were way off on our guess.
We get this from Enigma Concept with anchovies for 4 months, and also we use this salt to conserve the anchovies that are coming next to this, after a few ounces of this. Okay, so now I'm putting.
And this ended up being mozzarella and pesto, but we thought it was mochi, so again, we were way off.
It's a very delicate procedure, which we're gonna fold right.
One of the reasons why I love exploring new places and new countries is that I get to explore these places through food. Whether you are eating at a Michelin star restaurant or just eating simple street food, I think that every dish does tell a story of history, of geography, tradition, and that community that you're in.
Oh my god.
I took a picture of myself.
Cheese style.
coriander and what else?
Oh wow.
So the flavor changed because the part obviously changed.
So first we have here, it's a sauce pesto. The only difference is with mixed with the broth of the lobster. The main ingredients, tomatoes and hazelnuts.
Alright, babe, we're gonna have to guess on this one.
This is probably our 6th glass of wine, but we were really feeling it at this point.
And then we make the caviar sauce. So we use this for the similarity in size and also in color. So we mix this 2 ingredients.
Now we're getting into the dessert portion. This was an interesting savory dessert, which was faux bois with roasted caramel.
That comes from France, actually, named Philibon. And it's a sorbet that we finish as well with Macallan whiskey. So you will have a really nice combination of flavors, textures, temperatures, average salt to finish, and lime zest for the citric aromatic last touch.
Plums, liquor of plums, and also gin. And on the top, this hot foam sour. Our recommendation is drink in short sips or feel the 2 textures and the 2 temperatures.
One thing that I loved about Spain is how their life is not dictated by a clock. They have a slower pace of living and meals are not rushed at all. So it was just really special connecting, sharing, and engaging over delicious foods with the ones you love.
First one, here we have a coffee merengue with coffee ice cream on the top. And the balls are fondant of chocolate. But obviously you have to fill it, the coffee merengue with this. This is chartreuse, it's 69% of alcohol. So we put just some drops on it. So the recommendation is to start for this one because it's coffee ice cream, so you can take it. Enjoy.